Hey, to all the troops out there, rest. I want you to be able to listen to your commanders, so rest. The first thing is, all this isn't about commanders changing out. This is about honoring all of you on the field and all of you who you represent, of what you do every day to defend our nation's interests and the interests of everybody who's part of this alliance. So if everyone would, please give these great soldiers a big round of applause. I promise I will not go through all the general officers here, because apparently nobody is working in United States Army Europe Africa today, so we will hot wash this afterwards and make sure that we have the right people out there. Lady Mayor Kimmel, Mr. Stitch, Lieutenant General Funke, Lieutenant General Malinowski, Policide Chief Kester. Thank you all for being here. I would also be remiss if I did not also welcome back a former 21st TSC commander as well. If everyone would, please welcome back General Smith as well. General Smith is out here in his new role to make sure that everybody in Europe is getting more funding for everything that we need. Today is an incredible day. Every military has superpowers. The United States military has incredible superpowers. The one that I would argue our greatest is our NCOs. Second is our combat logisticians and all the people that support them. That's why today is a great day, because I get to be around people that nobody else in the world can do what you all do, and I can't thank you enough for what you do all the time. So today we go from great to great. And in General Ragin, a guy that I've had the opportunity to serve with for many, many years, I cannot thank him enough for everything that he has done to make sure that the goals of the United States and the goals of this alliance have been met over his 25 months of command. Because all of you with him have accomplished everything that we've asked you to do and then some. We could not ask for more. And Ron, all you have done is through all these demands in a complex theater, in a complex environment, is delivered. And I know you would be the first person to say it's because of everybody that is represented in that crowd in front of me. And I would agree with you, and I know you and Command Sergeant Major Malve would say the exact same thing. But thank you. You've consistently have focused this command on the right things, people and warfighting. You've consistently delivered on those two things. And what that result has been, as we've mentioned earlier, is that you have moved more capability at a record speed in a record way, unlike anybody else has done, while you've protected and ensured that everybody is ready for warfighting. And you didn't just do it from the look of the United States, but you did it through also the eyes of the alliance. And if you look at everybody who's here, you see that that is playing out exactly the way it is. But not only just through the military members of the alliance, but through industry and through the local leadership. And if you just look in the crowd again, and I would want everyone to look around, that's what you see. So Ron, again, we can talk about all the phenomenal multi-billion-dollar commitments that you do every day for the EU, NATO, and everybody else. We can talk about how you've moved more things in a record-setting time, and no one was even aware that you did it. We could talk about all those things. But everybody really knows is that you do it because of your love of the soldier and the love of the mission. And we can't thank you enough to that. Brandy, we can't thank you for everything that you've done for this community and the families. To Megan and Courtney, thanks for supporting the family. Thanks for being incredible kids and being a role model for everybody else. And everybody is excited to get you guys up to V-Spot, where they will dominate the sports environment and come back here. People may be saying things a little bit differently. But thank you for everything, and Ron, we're excited to get you up there to be the Chief of Staff, the first combat logistician to be the Chief of Staff of the United States Army Europe Africa. So again, an incredible command to an incredible family. Thank you. To the Lalors coming in. Again, like we said, we have a change, but the one thing that has not changed is we go from great to great. If you look at Mike's pedigree, he's just like General Smith, General Reagan. As I said, our superpower is our ability to do logistics, and it's our general officers from that corps that are amazing. And Mike, you represent that. This command is the crown jewel command of any logistics element, I would argue, in any U.S. military. And Mike, you're the right guy to do that. He's done everything, whether it was COVID, our response to ongoing operations out here right now, and everything that he's done in any of his previous assignments, he is qualified and then some to do this job. And I'm very excited to watch him with all of you take this command and build upon everything that the previous commanders and command sergeant majors have done. Mike, I just have one advice to you. Attack. Everything that you need to do, if you cannot find me, if you cannot get any guidance, you know what to do, move out. I know you will do the right thing. Do not wait on orders, execute. You know the intent. We're incredibly humbled and honored to have you in our ranks. Now, his wife, Michelle, met Mike here in Germany. So for them, this is a great experience to be back. And thank you for both of your service and everything that you've done throughout the years. And if you look to their two great kids to their side, Grace is heading off to William and Mary. So she'll head back to the East Coast of the United States. Mom will go back with her and make sure that she's ready to go. And of course, I said, I'm confident you have already pre-positioned everything for this move since you just moved out here. And of course, that's exactly what happened. Everything is already there, probably already in a room, ready to go. But everything is pre-positioned. But congratulations on going to a great school. And Alan will start high school here. And I know he's excited. And we can't thank both of you enough for what that is, which is you give up. You don't choose where you live. Your parents have chosen that for you. And we can't thank you enough for that. So like I said, we go from great to great. Why? Because of everybody in this formation. If you ever wonder why nobody ever thinks of doing anything anywhere in the world against this nation, it's because of you. I can never, ever thank each and every one of you enough in formation for what you do every day to protect our national interests and the interests of this alliance. And again, an honor to serve with each and every one of you. May God bless each of you, the United States of America, and this great alliance. Thank you.
Thank you, General Donahue.
Sure, confidence in the 21st TSC. And I tell you, it's not about me, it's not about my good friend General Lalor, but it's about those soldiers on the field. So let's give them all a round of applause. Lieutenant General Donahue, Lieutenant General Costanza, all fellow general officers, my teammates, families, friends, all of our distinguished guests, especially our local, national, and regional partners. Lady Mayor Kimball, thank you for being here. It's always good to see you. I always think about you. Thank you all for being here. Before I get started, I want to give the chaplain, the national anthem singer, the band, our salute battery, the moderator, and these troops on the field one more round of applause. You know, I used to think I was the luckiest general in the Army, but it's now him, right? The United States Army entrusts you with the privilege to lead a great organization like the 21st Theater Sustainment Command. But at some point, you got to give it back, right? And so today, I happily pass the colors to my good friend, Major General Michael Lalor, closing a chapter that has been most demanding, most humbling, and most rewarding of my career. And there is no doubt that Team Lalor is going to take it to the next level. Major General Lalor, give him my cell phone first, and then give him a round of applause. I am so excited about what you're going to do with this outstanding command, and just know that I'll be your biggest fan. Before I step aside, I want to share with you what I've always remembered about this remarkable command. The theme will be innovation, war fighting, and people. Team 21 was distinctive. They were resilient. They were unpredictable at times, but I guarantee you they were unstoppable. And they remind me of a cast of superheroes. Our German hosts love fast cars and they love their beer. I love it too. But but Americans love their movies. So I thought today I'll share my farewell through a top 7 countdown tied to American superheroes that you remind me of. But I need your help a little bit. I need you to help me count down from 7 to 1. So when I say number, I want you to start with 7. Who? Okay, number? 7. Come on, one more time. We got to do better than that. Number? 7. Iron Man. Innovation on the edge. Tony Stark didn't just suit up. He reinvented the fight. And so did you. Although sometimes, I must admit, I wanted to talk to Jarvis more than I wanted to talk to you. And then just for the staff, I want you to know that I checked all your math with ChatGPT. We leverage every piece of tech, every digital tool, every ounce of ingenuity to stay ahead of evolving threats. From live data to robotics to drones, experimenting with AI-driven sustainment, this team didn't wait for somebody else to define the future. We built it ourselves. You pushed the boundary of what was possible in theater sustainment. You proved that the sustainment fight isn't just about fuel or food. It's about foresight, flexibility, innovation on the edge, and live data. We didn't just keep up with the mission. You reimagined how to enable it. You redefined the boundaries of what was possible. You pushed us into the future. Number 6, Spider-Man. The energy and ingenuity of these young soldiers. Our junior soldiers brought Peter Parker energy. They were curious, they were fast, and they used agility as they moved from mission to mission. But they didn't just show up with enthusiasm, they showed up with new ideas. Ideas on how to make our allies and partners better. Ideas on how to innovate. Ideas on how to move faster. They built systems, they streamlined processes, optimized convoys, and tackled problems before they ever made it to my level. You created the ability to mission command while on the move, while hiding in plain sight. Soldiers like Specialist Atkins, Michelle, Casati, Booth, and PFC Griffin, they asked why not, when others said that's not the way we do it here. Their energy kept us sharp. Their innovation kept us moving. Their mindset reminded me that the future of the United States Army isn't down the road, it's right here, and it's standing before you on the field today. Number 5. The Hulk. Pressure tested and anchored in community. When pressure built and when times crunched and sustainment corridors were packed tight, you flexed. Whether it was shifting combat power to the eastern flank or surging support to our partners on short notice, this team went full Hulk mode. They went big. They went bold, and they went unbreakable. I'll never forget the time on Christmas Eve I had to call Dr. Nakuda, the CEO from DB Cargo, asking for more trains for Christmas. And like Santa, she delivered. But there's a truth in here. Our strength came from our deep, enduring relationships that we built in Germany and across our alliance. It's the relationship with our host nation partners, our regional officials, our local communities. It's the relationships with Interior Minister Ebling, Secretary of State Stitch, Polizei Chief Kastner, and Lady Mayor Kimball, who I will never forget, especially on Christmas. And I will never forget Bruni and Leo, Helmut and Margaret. No matter what the storm was, no matter how hard the winds blew, our relationships were always anchored in trust. And they will always remain deep, strong, and anchored because trust runs deep. Number 4. Wolverine. Relentless and ready on the eastern flank. Wolverine is tough, he's gritty, and he's always forward, just like Lieutenant General Costanza and our victory team. He doesn't need applause, he doesn't need a mission, and once he's locked in, he doesn't stop. That's exactly what this team was for 5th Corps and our warfighting posture on the eastern flank. You were forward-leaning, you were focused, and you were fierce. You sustained rotational brigades, armored infantry, armored and infantry brigade combat teams with relentless consistency. You didn't need the spotlight, you just needed the mission. And you made sure that our warfighter was never alone, never late, never without support to ensure deterrence on the eastern flank. Number 3. Thor. Agility during unexpected storms, from snow-covered convoys to cross-border friction, to NATO Form 302s, to occasionally being called to the U.S. Embassy in Austria. Several times. To the last-minute changes in theater's priorities, this team was the hammer in the storm, and you responded more than just weather or to changing timelines. We supported the urgent and evolving demands of the SAG-U, often with little notice, and always over a 4-day weekend. Shifting resources across borders, balancing speed with precision, all while the mission kept expanding. Like Thor, you stood firm, you led with heart, and you responded with force when the situation called for it. And somehow you made it easy, so you got more. Number 2. Captain America. The mission. Captain America is about values, purpose, standing firm when it matters. That's who we are. That's Team 21. Our mission was unlike any other. We didn't just push a statement. We preserved the peace. We protected the strength, and we ensured our partners had the things that they needed to defend their freedom. And we did fix a whole lot of Bradleys. Right at the Mac? And that number's 101, Gene Warren. I don't know where you're at. Okay, 101. I want my Bradleys. We built and enabled warfighting readiness across the entire theater, from the Baltic Sea to the Black Sea, from Norway to Greece, from Morocco to Nairobi, Kenya. Like Captain America, you carried the shield and you made sure that it never dropped and the mission never failed. Number 1. Guardians of the Galaxy, the people. Every team has its quirks, and ours is no different. But for our Guardians weren't just in Germany, they were in the High North, they were in Poland, they were in Romania, they were in the Lithuania, UK, France, Italy, and across NATO. Together with our allies and partners, JSEC, LANDCOM, JSES, Joint Forces Command, Bronson, Norfolk, Naples, and the Bundeswehr Joint Forces Command, we built coalition capability and character like no other. They brought national strengths, we brought vision to the theater, and we brought reach. Together, we are unpredictable, occasionally chaotic, but we always united, and we were always effective. To my front office team, you were amazing. To my brigade command teams in the TLSCE, and all of our strategic partners, you crushed it. To my joint teammates, USAFE, G4, 3rd Air Force, 86th Air Wing, you were absolutely remarkable. To my band of brothers, the fellow MSC commanders, we got things done because we worked relentlessly as a team. To my battle buddy, Command Sergeant Major Malave, I also call her Command Sergeant Major She-Hulk. I always loved watching her transform to full Hulk mode to hold people accountable. You're amazing, and I will never forget you. To the soldiers, civilians, allies, and families of the 21st Theater Sustainment Command, thank you. This mission was extraordinary. This team was unmatched, and this command was an honor of a lifetime. Team 21, you not only created momentum, but you created a movement. And with this team, that movement was unstoppable. In closing, people keep asking me, are you a little bit nervous about what's next? After all, you're going to work for Captain America. Or actually, he's a 4-star general. No pressure, right? But I always smile and say, no, I'm not nervous about that, because every day I get to wake up next to Wonder Woman. Brandy, your strength, your grace, and your unwavering love, you've carried more than your share of this journey. Most of the people here didn't come for me. They really came to see you. Am I right? I know my role. Right? And through the late night calls, the constant binging of the cell phone that he has now, Every lonely milestone, every sacrifice. I remember on Saturday mornings, she had about 150 people in the neighborhood, most of them Air Force ROTC cadets picking up trash on both Volgaway, right? I remember you volunteering at the school. I remember the things that you did at the church when nobody saw you. You're really amazing. You've been the heart of this family, the connectivity to this community, the anchor of this command. And although your cape is invisible, I see you, and you are truly my favorite superhero. And I love you so much. And to Megan and Courtney, you are superheroes in the making. Always remember, your greatest superpowers are the work you decide to put in, and the things that is the work that you decide to put into anything that you do, and who you choose to be when nobody's watching you. Archimedes once said, "Give me a lever long enough and a fulcrum on which to place it, and I will move the world." Team 21, you have been my lever. This mission has been our fulcrum, and together with our allies and partners, we did move the world. Thank you. First in support, Sword of Freedom, Avengers Assemble, this we will defend.
Thank you, Master Sergeant Neuhofer. And seriously, like General Donahue was saying, post career, you are future like Michael Buffer ring announcer. So please give him a hand. He's awesome. Welcome and good afternoon, everybody. Shake it out, keep moving out there, and we'll move this with some tempo. So, General Donahue, General Costanza, all our local elected officials and regional leaders, distinguished guests, fellow general officers, fellow commanders, General Smith, great to have you back here, and command sergeants major, family and friends, and members of U.S. Army Europe and Africa and this 21st Theater Sustainment Command, good morning and welcome. Thank you for taking the time out of your schedules to spend some time with us this morning in this beautiful midsummer morning here. We got a little rain and it worked out beautifully. And to join us for this important and time-honored Army tradition, the change of command. As we start, I just again want to echo General Donahue and General Ragin said. First, thank you to all who put this together, and tremendous ceremony. Special thanks to those who drove it from start to finish. To Command Sergeant Major Malave, thank you. Team looks and is phenomenal. Colonel Todd Allison out there, our commander of troops. The commanders and command sergeant majors, all our soldiers out there and leaders, especially all the soldiers on the field. And then this command, so many more who are out and about right now, delivering sustainment and effects to those who depend on us. Please give them all a big round of applause. I also want to thank the Salute Battery and the band for making this ceremony special and classy. The invocation by the chaplain, by our usher and escort teams. Again, Master Sergeant Neuhofer, great job, and for keeping us on track. I appreciate you all. Thanks very much. To those who have joined us here today, we are so humbled that you could be here to celebrate an important day for the 21st TSC. This great organization with a proud and time-honored tradition that you heard that serves our Army, U.S. Army Europe and Africa, our NATO partners, and all who need our support every day, operates at that point of attack, delivering sustainment and generating readiness. Highly important and impactful work. I am proud to join your ranks today to be part of your team, and there is nothing better than being on a team and to serve together with and for you. To my family, my mom and dad are watching from Pennsylvania back in the U.S. at some time later today or whenever they can see it. To Michelle's mom, Mary Jo, watching from Virginia. And for always all of them being our biggest supporters in all we do for the last 25 plus years, and especially over a very busy time here, moving from one command to the next in a week, allowing us to employ your homes and garages as assembly areas, staging bases, pre-positioned supply areas, and maintenance control points. Thank you very much. And see, that's exactly, we practice this critical concepts all the time, right down to the tactical or neighborhood level. Distribution, supply chain management, reception stage and onward movement, and both field and sustainment level maintenance. It's all inside of family. We thank the entire family for all our sisters and our brothers, our network of friends at home and here in Europe for their support and love. To Grace and Alan, thanks for being who you are. Thanks for being just great, just brilliant, and being very flexible and ready to go where the Army asks us to go. You are the greatest and still easily motivated by the simple. Milkshakes, hotel breakfast during moves, good pizza night, Yankees win, not that many lately, walks with our dogs Yogi and Whitey, who are named after Yankee players, a good game for the New York Giants, strong Wi-Fi now for the tablets and phones. It's all about the basics with them. To Michelle, thank you really is not enough at this point after 27 years, now 25 of them married. I love you very much. Thanks. I'm glad we're on this ride together, and let's just get after it. I'm glad to be running with you every day. To all those here on the net, for all the support you have provided us every step along the way, for the warm reception we have received here, and that's really spectacular from the 21st TSC. Thank you. And for all the support you will provide as we move forward together, please give them and yourselves all a big round of applause. Thank you. General Donahue, thank you and the Chief for this enormous honor, the opportunity to lead this premier organization and to have purpose, to do important work for our nation and the world, and to help ensure our Army formations, our allies, our partners, our joint partners, and all operating in this theater have timely sustainment, material and equipment, moving in precision on the battlefield both now and in the future while we drive the Army forward. It's a huge responsibility, and we are ready to go. To Major General Ron Ragin, thank you, brother, for your tremendous leadership here at 21st TSC, for your advocacy, your friendship, your support to me over a long time now, and for you, Brandy, and your family welcoming us. We are extremely proud to be part of this team and your friends. Our best to you. Enjoy some well-earned time off, and I look forward to working with you as we both move this forward. We'll make you proud. To our community leaders, fellow units, installation teammates, and industry partners, thanks for your great continued partnership, your friendship, and we look forward to only growing those ties even stronger. We are going to push it. We are going to sustain with tempo, with endurance. We are going to deliver effects and innovation. We're going to build on momentum, and we are excited to do that with you. To our German partners, thank you very much for your gracious support and hospitality and your partnership. It is great to be back and serve together in Germany again. You know, I reckon ein bisschen Deutsch, but ich möchte Deutsch lernen mit ihr learning. I will learn some more with you because I have to learn some more German. Our Team 21 is ready to keep attacking our mission and sustain our Army and our allies in this era of great power competition, to generate readiness and effects from the theater support area to the tactical edge for our soldiers, the Joint Force, our allies and partners. We will do that partnered with all elements here, with elements across UCOM, USARAF, our Sustainment Enterprise, Army Material Command, Department of Army G4, ASALT, so many more, all our joint partners, the JSEC, all our NATO partners across all compos to powerfully synchronize effort and operations across the sustainment warfighting function and provide our leaders an array of options. We are going to think, act, take prudent risk, and operate decisively to achieve effects. We'll expand our capacity to distribute. We'll develop our theater maintenance capability and posture and build on what we're doing already. We'll leverage the emerging tools and technology of advanced manufacturing as we never have before. And we will use precision tools and data to see ourselves and drive action. We're doing it already. We're going to be ready. We're going to sustain the theater, innovate. We're going to tell our story. And we're going to be the problem solvers of choice for our warfighter and a go-to cutting organization for the sustainment community and our Army. So much of that worldwide work is in progress as we speak, and integral to our job is to build on that great work and foundation already set by Major General Ragin and all of you on the field. To adapt, adjust, think forward, and bring our intellectual power and capability as far forward as we can, and move the ball down the field while preparing and sustaining America's sons and daughters on current and future battlefields. To that end, I just want to say thanks to Command Sergeant Major Malave, to Mr. Amorosa, Brigadier General Stanley, Major Scott, Lieutenant Dolahide, all the front office team who brought us in and got us here in a quick turn. Thanks for your teamwork and partnership as we all continue to serve together. Both now and in the future, we will be called to deliver, to execute, and we must be ready to go. I know we are, will continue to be. To the entire 21st TSC, led by our great command teams, thank you for all the hard work and leadership, for getting us to this day, for all you have done and will continue to do. And now it is my great honor to join your team and to serve as your commander. We are ready. We are officially on the clock. As a team, it will be a great ride together. Stay well out there and keep up the fire. First in support, sword of freedom, this will defend.